Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Long time no see. Today I decided to film a little get ready with me, a little strapless tube top because it feels like summer now that the sun is coming out and it's May and I'm just like in a really good mood. I really have not been wearing any makeup during this quarantine unless I have to be somewhere. So today I'm going grocery shopping and decided to film myself getting ready. It's gonna be a very easy, dewy, minimal makeup look, just something fresh. Honestly, I would go looking like this, but I need to film for YouTube. So let's do it! First, I'm gonna go in with the Vitamin Enriched Face Base by Bobbi Brown. This stuff is ultra hydrating. I do a little bit on each side of my face and just like work that into the skin. I don't like to rush this process. I really just like take my time blending this in because I noticed that if you don't blend this in really well, it's gonna like dry on top of your face. Once it like sets, it will like roll off your skin. So you really want to make sure you work this well into your skin so it like moisturizes. I have been loving the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy foundations. This stuff is so good. I have multiple shades right now just because I'm pretty fair. My current shade doesn't match me, so I'm gonna do a little like cocktail concoction and just like create my custom shade. So I'm using a little bit of soft beige, but beige looks a little too warm for me, so I'm gonna go in with Nude Ivory, just a tad bit, just to lighten it up a little bit. Just using those two. Perfect. Just gonna apply this all over with my finger. If you spread out your foundation this way, it actually prevents you from applying too much foundation. So I like to do that, and then whatever's on the back of my hand, I just grab my beauty blender. I'm not going to use a lot of foundation just because I don't really want to wear a lot of foundation today. I just want something that's going to even out my skin tone and give me like that dewy finish. Definitely need foundation on my nose because it is very red right now. And then any excess product on the sponge, I'm just going over my eyelids and around my eyes just because I want like minimal product on there. So I just go in with a little bit. So I apply my foundation with this side, then I just turn it over on the clean side and just pat everything out. So I'm not adding any more product, but I'm just like making sure everything is blended. Next, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer, and the reason why I'm saying a little bit is because concealer really shapes your face. You apply concealer to the areas that you want to accentuate, brighten, highlight. You really want to be strategic when you're applying your concealer and understand why you're applying it to the areas where you are applying it. It's like, I'm just gonna show you guys. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. This one is in the shade 10NN. It's pretty bright, but I do want a little bit of brightening underneath my eyes. I'm only gonna apply this to the areas where I feel like I need it. I definitely need some concealer right along this side right here of my eyes because that's where I get the most darkness and discoloration. And as I start blending out this concealer, it's probably going to like reach to this part, so I'm going to just add a little bit more concealer on the outer corner of my eye going towards the temple area. This will elongate my eyes and give me like a fake eye lift, you can say. It'll just give me that illusion that my eyes are lifted. And then I'm gonna just apply concealer to the tip of my nose just to make my nose bridge appear a lot higher, and also the center of my forehead, just so everything balances out. That's all you need. A little concealer here and there and you are good. I'm gonna use my finger just because I feel like my finger will really just like work that product into my skin. You can also use a beauty blender if you want. Now I'm gonna move fast because I think this concealer, like look at my cupid's bow. That really just like, whew, it works. I just brightened up my eye area. That looks so good. And when you do things this way, you will really just like notice the reduction in creasing and all that stuff because you're not applying too much product. I'm just going back and forth. You can use your ring finger, but I like using my middle finger just because, first of all, I'm still gentle underneath my eyes, but I feel like I have more control over my middle finger. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that just concealed everything. It brightened up my eyes. I look nice and awake, but not overdone. That is the look I was going for. To set underneath my eyes, I'm going to use a little bit of this Naked The Fix powder. This one is in 20 WY. It does have a little bit of coverage to it, but that's why I like to use it. I like to use a little bit underneath my eyes because it just adds that extra like something. That extra something. So I grab a little bit on my beauty blender, place it right underneath my eyes. And it just makes my under eyes look so smooth and flawless. Take your beauty blender in like this triangle motion just to like set that entire area. Then I'm also using the same powder to set the areas where I placed the concealer. So the center of my nose, my forehead, my cupid's bow, and my chin. Okay, now to set the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder in Translucent. You can also use this powder underneath your eyes if you don't want that extra coverage. The reason why I like to set my face with a powder just because I used a dewy foundation, so it is a little bit tacky still, but I just go in with a little bit just so when I do like my bronzer or blush, it's not going to look really patchy because of the foundation that I didn't set. I just like to go in with a little bit of powder just to remove that tackiness. I was cleaning out my makeup collection today and just going through like old palettes, and I stumbled upon this Koki Cosmetics powder contour palette. Since I'm pretty fair right now, I was struggling to find a good bronzer and contour shade for my complexion, and so I opened this up and I forgot how gorgeous it looked. So we're gonna use it today. I was really happy that I rediscovered this. So I'm gonna go in with this little Benefit Hoola contour brush that comes with the Hoola bronzer. I love this brush so much. I know it looks kind of like tacky because it's like whatever, but it's so good. So good. Yeah, it just gets me like a really nice snatched contour. So I'm really happy about it. I'm gonna use that first shade. Forgot how pigmented this stuff is. And I'm going back and forth. Using a very light hand and slight circular motions. And I'm just taking a little bit on the sides of my nose. And then for my actual bronzer, I'm going to get a softer brush that doesn't apply too much of the product. I'm going to go in with that middle shade, tap off the excess, and start just bronzing up my skin. Just take some along my jawline and a little bit here. I think that I'm also going to add a little bit of bronzer on my eyelid area just to add warmth there, but not so much like eyeshadow. Just like that. See like the difference? It also like contours my eye. Applying it all over the lid into the crease. And then you can also take it underneath your lower lash line as well. For blush, I thought something peachy is going to look really cute, so I'm going to go in with my Clinique Melon Pop Cheek Pop Blush Pop. I don't know if that's the full name. I think I'm just like describing like what they said, but yeah, it's in Melon Pop Clinique blush. And I'm just gonna apply that to the apples of my cheeks, giving me like natural-ish color. This blush is so pretty. I forgot how good it was. That's what you get for cleaning out your makeup collection. You start discovering new products that you forgot about. Next, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of highlighter, and then we're gonna do the rest of the eyes. I really love the Balm, the Mary Luminizer highlight. Think of a more warm toned highlight, but the lightest shade. So this is great if you still have like olive in your skin, if you have yellow. This is a really nice highlight to have. Since I do have yellow in my skin and I'm much more olive, but I'm still pretty fair, this one is one of my go-to highlighters. And I just want a little bit of highlight, just something to give me like that little shine, you can say. This brush is from ColourPop. It's the F5. And I take this along my brow bone and I just like do like a little C. I like to set everything before I do my eyeliner, mascara, and everything. This just prevents the mascara from smudging or smearing. It just, the process, it just makes it a lot easier. So, and I'm just gonna drench my face in this. while everything is just kind of, oh, my skin looks so good actually. Hold on. Wow. You guys, my skin has not looked this good in a really long time. I didn't know what it was, but like I couldn't get my foundation to look smooth, fresh, and I just love it when your makeup just works out. Like I just love it. I'm gonna have a good day today. So I'm using two brow products. First is the Gimme Brow, and this is in the shade 3. Well, number 3. I keep saying shade. Anyways, I love this stuff. As you can see, the letters and the writing is coming off. And then the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. This is one of my like holy grail. Like I love it. I'm gonna go in with the brow gel. Now you want to work fast, okay? Because this brow gel sets, and once it sets, there's no going back. I just brush my hairs up, making sure they're all going in one direction. One direction, haha. And then I quickly go in with the Gimme Brow. And this just gives me fuller brows. This helps my brows like stay in place all day instead of like them looking like super wonky. When you have wonky brows, like there's no going back. I feel like my entire mood changes. I'm gonna go in with the CYO Get It Bright All-in-One Brightening Pencil. This one is in the shade Fair Medium. I think CYO is discontinued, which is a bummer because this is like one of my favorite eyeliner. Just the color, they had it down. It just looks so, it just complemented everything. It didn't like overpower my makeup look, nothing. It just like brightened up my eyes. I mean, you guys are about to see right now, but I wish like there was a way for me to like buy like 5 more of these because I'm sad that they don't have it anymore. But as you guys can see, it just like opens up your eyes. I love it so much. One of my favorite mascaras is the e.l.f. Keep Your Curl Mascara. The texture, the formula, the brush, everything, it's so good. It's so, so good. So I am just going to coat my lashes. I love mascara so much. And then any excess product on the brush, I just go and hit my lower lashes. I'm gonna take my little headband thing off because we're almost done here. For the lips, you guys, this NYX lip pencil in Nude Beige is one of my all-time favorite lip pencils. The shade, they got it down so perfect to the point where it's like your lips look defined, but it's not like too dark or too warm or too light. It's just like so perfect. So I highly recommend you guys get this one. So I'm just gonna line my lips like regular. And then since we have like a little peachy moment on the cheeks, I'm gonna go in with this Soap & Glory Peach Pout. It's like a balmy lipstick. It's like a really pretty peachy color. I love this stuff too. In the summertime, it looks so good with a tan. It's moisturizing and it just adds like that hint of color. Alright guys, but that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. It felt good to just like chat and do my makeup, and I'm so happy that this makeup actually worked out because again, I said before, like I had such bad makeup days that I just did not even want to put on makeup. I was like, I'm so over it. Yeah, I love the products that I use in today's video. Let me know if you guys like tried out any of these and like what you think about them because I honestly love them. Anyways, I'm gonna go grocery shopping now and get some groceries because your girl is out. Hope you guys are staying safe. I love you and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.